I'll go there real quick. What's this then? If it's the damn mercenary, or not mercenary, the fucking. Why is there an abomination out here? Should you find this note, I beg you, please complete my task. I am Reynold, master mage and mentor to the misguided fool Heshir. It seemed that my young apprentice got mixed up in magic unmentionable, for which I pledged to pursue him to the ends of the world. If you are reading this, then my apprentice caught up to me and choked from me my last breath. I beg you to delve into this ancient elven forest and end the threat of the abomination my beloved apprentice has become. Should you do this, and I beg you, keep the feldspar ring you find on my apprentice's fingers as a token of my thanks. And you may never know, and may you never know profound failure such as that I feel writing this.
I see enemies ahead.
Oh my god, there's a lot of you. Hey. No, get back here. It's off me. Alright, bud. Weird now.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Probably not sleeping anytime soon. Boom, boom, boom. There's no way the fucking Kunari are sleeping in these tiny ass tents. You're stuffed full of shit. How's everybody doing?
What's on your mind? It is no trouble.
I got a moment, sure. What about?
Come on.
All right. All right then.
Oi. Oi.
Do you remember our discussion?
We've had many discussions, but yes.
I just wanted to tell you that I thought about what you told me, and you were right. Despite what Marjolaine says, I am not like her. I know that now. I've found peace in knowing the Maker, and nothing will change that. I followed you to make the world a better place, and as long as I keep that in mind, I will not fall. Sometimes, it takes another to show us the truths we hide from ourselves.
See, there you go.
I'm glad I left Lothering in your company. You have proven a true friend, and I thank the Maker for you.
You got nothing to worry about.
What is your wish, Kadan? As you wish.
I have a question for it, if it will indulge me.
Sure.
My understanding is that it encountered the smith named Karadin, he who was responsible for the creation of the golems, that he had become a golem himself. What I do not know is what became of him. Why did he not return with it? I would have many questions for him.
So sorry he killed himself.
He killed himself? Ah, I would doubt it, but no. I see it is telling the truth. May I ask what became of the Anvil of the Void? Assuming that it too still existed?
It was destroyed as Caridin wanted.
Then it was no doubt for the best. With Caridin also goes any chance I might have had of finding answers on my past, I assume. Tell me, did it find out anything from Caridin? Anything at all about how I might have been made?
And we'll make golems from living souls.
Meaning that I was once a living creature?
Yeah.
That seems highly unlikely, and more than a little insulting. Is it certain?
Absolutely.
Was I forced into this? Or simply glad to abandon a frail body? And more importantly, who was I? I simply must know. I cannot help but believe that answers lie elsewhere in the deep roads. We must look.
Okay. Anywhere specific?
Yes, no, I don't know. If it can search the deep roads, I may remember something. If not, then I will have to wait. It speaks. It doesn't have better things to do.
Alright,
On
well,
then.
We'll go to the deep roads in a...
Are you sure I can't interest you in this hat? Well, if you're really interested, I
Finally!
suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I am originally from Orzammar, the famed dwarven city that lies beneath the stately Frostback Mountains. I was a merchant there, too. Merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded them of the lost glory days, I suppose.
Why'd you leave?
One day, a noble woman came to my stall. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot,
What?
of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that.
What happened?
Well, I didn't steal them. You see,
Oh,
I've been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me.
Come on.
The lost tigers. They're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure. Something worth a little gold.
You should have known better.
The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back.
And now here you are.
Yes, here I am. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you?
Where do these goods come from? Cause you ain't getting shit from the deep roads anymore.
Look, we don't rob people, all right? We don't take things from people that need them. The things in the Lost Tigers, what good did they do lying there? I brought them back to Orzammar, where people could look at them
I'm not
and
disagreeing.
remember. It's not all that different up here. There are places long abandoned by the humans everywhere. Even more now with the Darkspawn coming. People flee from the Blight with good reason, but they forget things. Things with value and meaning. They leave them behind because they're frightened and desperate. And sometimes, my boy and I, we find our way to these places before the Horde descends, and we save these things. I take them away so the Darkspawn don't get them. Is that so bad? They destroy everything they touch. That's what I tell myself, too. Ah, these are dark times indeed. Dark times, my friend.
Wait, you didn't mention your son. That's right.
Ah, yes. I'm married to a fine woman back in Denerim, it's true. She'd give me a son if she could, but that's not likely to ever be. Sandal here. I found him in the deep roads years ago. Abandoned, I think, and he was never quite right in the head.
Aww.
I took him in, and I brought him with me when I came here to the surface. He may not be my blood, true, but I think of him as one.
We left Orzammar.
That's right, boy. Maybe one day we'll see it again.
Blood isn't all that important.
That's how I've always felt. As long as he's happy, so am I. It's not as if I don't benefit, mind you. Turns out the boy's a natural working with enchantments. He might have even been lyrium-addled. I never thought of that before, to be honest. Happens sometimes. He can work an enchantment into just about anything, however, given some time. Could probably open his own shop, if he knew how.
Enchantment.
Chat.
Well, he does seem to enjoy it, at least.
Anyway, now rumors, guys.
Crafters of the Pearl Brothel are threatening to close their doors if they aren't finally recognized as a true guild. Ha! Can you imagine? As if the men weren't blue enough. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is. It's said the North Road Inn serves a shepherd's pie containing actual shepherds.
I've heard this rumor.
That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. I don't know what to tell.
Alright. More strength. And... place is pretty quiet. Oh, there are people alive.
What are you doing in Haven? There's nothing for you here.
Yes, there is. I have business here.
No, you do not. I would have been informed if someone was expecting a visitor. Who? Perhaps revered Father Eirik will know of whom
So
you
let me go
speak.
see him.
Unfortunately, he's ministering to the villagers at the moment and cannot be disturbed.
A revered father, huh? That's new. I wonder what this means.
It's always been thus in Haven. We do not question tradition.
Are your traditions different? Because...
Our ways are not the ways of the lowland cities.
Okay.
Ask and be on your way.
How long has Haven been here? 'Cause
Haven's always been here. My family knows no other home.
Invigorating answer, man.
Father Eirik is our spiritual leader and guide. He's in the chantry giving a sermon. You should not disturb him.
That's why haven't I heard about Haven before?
We keep to ourselves. We see no need to announce our presence to the world. It's more peaceful that way. Then perhaps you should return to the lowlands.
I don't think I will. Why do you have a revered father, priests, or women?
It's always been thus in Haven.
Ugh.
We do not question tradition. We do not appreciate lowlanders looking about our home as though it was some sort of zoo.
Dude,
The urn is nothing but a legend. I do not know who Brother Genetivi is or what he says. However, I'm sure people can convince themselves of anything.
and you don't know if the brother came here.
No. You may trade for supplies at the shop if you wish. Then I suggest you and your companions leave.
Nah,
Did it just get a lot colder, or is it just me?
They are hiding something. 'Tis obvious, is it not?
I'm gonna do what the fuck I want. What the hell? This altar appears to have been used recently. A pool of blood remains running over the sides and dark review. There's... okay.
Used for food preparation?
Don't be stupid.
I'm just trying to be optimistic. The other explanation is slightly more disturbing.
No, Froggy! Someone killed here. Yeah.
That is human blood.
How do you know?
I just do. I also know that no one can lose that much blood and live.
This village is not quite what it seems, is it?
Apparently not. We just walked into a fucking cult. Lovely. Yeah. Yeah, I knew it was a cult.
Get off my back.
What the fuck is going on here?
I'll get on it.
No wonder you guys don't want anyone poking around. Death of a Templar? Why? Hi, buddy.
Now is better
What
than
are you
later.
doing? Meow? Meow meow? What's wrong? You want cuddles? What's up? Ooh. You're a big boy. What's the big boy want? Thank you. Appreciate the kisses. Yeah. Yeah,
Alistair,
I'm starting to
what's
see that
this?
now.
It's a sock?
It's a filthy sock. How did it find its way to my bedroll?
Maybe it likes you. Socks are sneaky like that. Anyway, it's not mine.
It has your name stitched on it.
Oh, part of Templar training back at the Chantry. The men were always getting their socks mixed up. Anyway, sorry about that. I'll take it from you right now. One of my socks is feeling a little damp anyway. A change would be nice.
You're going to put it on? It's filthy.
And dry. We're not exactly traveling in the lap of luxury here.
What hideous habits you've picked up.
I mean, what else is he supposed to do? When are we gonna have time to wash clothing? Oh no. It's crap.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
God.
Got it.
Ooh. And a locket. I won't have to run all the way back just to... What the fuck happened here? Oh,
All right, all right.
he's from Redcliffe. And I really don't want to have to run back and grab fucking Liliana. Ugh. You don't even have a weapon. What the fuck are you gonna do? Yeah, great fight. You put up a really great fight. Yup. Fantastic fight.
I'll get on it.
No.
You get no mercy from me.
We'll learn to fear me.
I'll just come back here with Liliana
I'll get on it.
once I finish this shit. Unless you can't.
We are blessed beyond measure. We are chosen by the Holy and Beloved to be her guardians.
Sure.
This sacred duty is given to us alone. Rejoice, my brethren, and prepare your hearts to receive her. Lift up your voices and despair not, for she will raise her faithful servants to glory when her... Ah, welcome. I heard we had a visitor wandering about the village. I trust you've enjoyed your time in Haven so far?
Hell no. Kill the Knights of Redcliffe.
This, my brothers, is what happens when you let an outsider into the village. They have no respect for our privacy. He will tell others of us if we let him. Word will spread, and then what?
He'll be wiped
You,
out.
stranger, do not understand our ways. You would bring war to Haven in your ignorance.
What did you do to Brother Genitivi?
We don't owe you any explanations for our actions. We have a sacred duty. Failure to protect her would be a greater sin. All will be forgiven.
You gotta sell yourself shirts. You got fucked up by my dog. How does it feel? That's definitely a secret. Yep. Honestly, that's a secret door. There's no way it's not. Goodies. No goodies. Oh, you're alive! They actually kept you alive.
Who are you? They've sent you to finish it. You're not one of them, thank the Maker.
Did you find an urn?
Did I fall to my knees in front of it and weep? No. Did I discover its location? Yes. Haven lies in the shadow of the mountain that holds the urn. There is an old temple there built to protect it. The door is always locked, but I know what the key is.
Okay.
Ivric wears a medallion that opens the temple door. I've seen what he does with it. Yes, that is your key. Take me to the mountainside and I will show you.
First of all, can you even stand? Like,
It is not that far, and will you let me lean on you? For the urn, any pain is worth enduring. All right. What is on your mind?
do you know about the knights who were sent to live for you?
Yes, of course. How could I forget?
They're dead.
Iric said they were ambushed, some killed, a few brought back to Haven to be questioned. He was so self-righteous about it, so smug. He seemed pleased that he had tortured and murdered these men.
certainly nice to find you when the Arl fell ill.
I see. She must have been desperate. She couldn't have known she was sending them to their deaths. Let's just talk about something else now, shall we?
Haven's pretty weird.
Well, it wasn't exactly what I expected it to be.
Why does Haven have revered fathers?
I do not know. When the Chantry was established, it was decided that only female priests would ever be ordained. It is possible that the villagers, the disciples of Andraste, predate the Chantry and so have no knowledge of the Chantry's rules.
What do you know about Haven and its people?
They call themselves the disciples of Andraste. They are very, very devoted. One could say fanatically so. They must be here to protect the urn, but they speak of Andraste as though she was still alive.
Is that possible?
I'm old enough to know that anything is possible, child. Was there something else you wanted to discuss?
What were the villagers doing when you...
They seemed intent on finding out personal information about me, where I grew up, things like that.
Why? Oh yeah, they're gonna plan a fake one.
How do you know?
Because they planted a fake white Wayland.
An imposter? What happened to the real Wayland?
He's dead as fuck.
Oh, poor Wayland. I should never have dragged you into this. Make us take you into his hands, my boy.
Wayland died protecting your research.
He believed in me, even when I lost faith in myself. I will honor his memory. Was there something else you wanted to say?
I'll be back. Damn it, alright. Grab fucking Liliana.
I'll get on it.
Grab that.
Indeed.
Yes.
This is guarding your shit. So I want to bring you. You, come.
Indeed.
We'll be fine without wind for a bit. Why's Froggy hurt? Where are you?
Hey.
Unlock. Unlock. It's not that one. Not that one. I think it's this one. Darling, when next we meet, I would find it agreeable for you to leave your hat on. You may have your boots as well. And trousers. Shirt too. And I shall facilitate said clothes status by locking my door and posting a guard duly worn. Damn, you got rejected.
Get off my back.
What was that soup you made for supper last night?
What?
Oh, that's a traditional Ferelden lamb and pea stew. Do you like it?
Oh, so it was lamb then. It had a certain texture I don't normally associate with lamb.
They didn't make lamb and pea stew for you in Lothering?
We ate simply there. Whole grains made into biscuits or bread, and vegetables from the garden, cooked lightly. No heavy stews.
Ah, so the last lamb you had was probably cooked Orlesian style. Food shouldn't be frilly and pretentious like that. Now, here in Ferelden, we do things right. We take our ingredients, throw them in the largest pot we can find, and cook them for as long as possible until everything is a uniform grey color. As soon as it looks completely bland and unappetizing, that's when I know it's done.
You're having me on.
Ha! You need to eat in more Ferelden inns.
That just sounds gross until everything's a gray. Ooh. I'm not eating meat that's gray color. Even if I was super hungry, I'm not eating meat that's gray. Nope, nope.
I'm here.
Why did you get a level from that? Walk picket. Mana. You're not that bad on mana, actually. Your health, however, is a little eh. Wait, is that a... Ooh. That's dead. Alright.
Can I get you a... Get off my back.
Crashed. Yup. Good thing I saved, so I don't have to go through all that again.
Got it. All right.
Reach that yet. Lock chest in here? I don't remember. Yes, there was. Alright, Gimpy, come here.
Ah, you're back. Well? Yes, that is your key. Take me to the mountainside and I will show you. Ah, good. Help me up here. I'll try not to slow us down.
We're 100% going to slow us down.
Here we are. Give me the medallion, and let's see if I remember. Yes, you see, it can be manipulated, just like this. And there. A key to open the way.
How did you know how to do that?
There are very few keys like this left in the world, but I have seen some. When you find the right combination, it just feels right. It is hard to explain. Now, let's see if we can open this door. There should be a place to insert this.
You go first.
Oh, what I would give to have seen this hall in all its splendor, as it was meant to be. Still, sweep away the ice and the snow, and traces of beauty remain.
Dude, he needs to alert.
I'm sorry, what? I was a little distracted, I apologize. These carvings were created just after Andraste's death, and they may reveal things about her life that we do not yet know. I think I need more time to study these statues and carvings. I could not keep up with you with my injuries. I should be safe. I don't think there are any villagers here. Go. I will be all right. Perhaps my destiny was only to lead you to the Anne.
Is there anything else I need to know?
It was designed to protect the Anne from those who would steal it or do harm to it, namely the Tevinter Imperium.
Sort of dangers.
I'm not sure. The legends were never very specific on that
Oh
point.
my god, of course they
Only
were.
the faithful shall lay eyes on the sacred ashes. Death and misfortune await the unbeliever.
Right.
The Maker's gaze has fallen on Andraste's final resting place. He weeps for his beloved, and his wrath at her betrayers endures.
So long. What, the Maker's here? Cool.
That is what the legend says, and the Maker may indeed watch this place. Read between the lines, however, and you'll understand that it is merely a simple truth draped in hyperbole and metaphor. After all, no one wants to hear Willie toiled for many a year to perfect the curious mechanisms that would send a sharpened spike up the arse of the unwary intruder.
That sounds pleasant.
I think my decision to stay here was the best one, don't you?
I don't have to get in trouble.
I'll be right here if you need me. You're back. Have you reached the
What?
end?
I didn't even talk to you. What the? I didn't even speak to you. Hero?
Maker's breath. Look at it all.
Now's better than later.
Sealed letter. I don't remember which. It's this. You asked, so I'm telling. Don't go. The stories talk of the riches, but never the names, never where they supposedly spent their wealth. I heard the same tales as Aladdin Dinnerim, felt the same pool. But it's a lie, son. They may paint a trail, but once you're on it, does it lead to the beast or back to you? Guess I'm taking that letter to his son. Oh, there's no villagers here. Lying fucker.
Sometimes.
Now, better than later.
Gift for you, you'd probably like it.
Interesting.
Of course you like it. Nailed it. I'll get to you guys in a second. I'm gonna look around. Can find nothing but ice.
think any of those might still be readable?
I shall.
Don't know where the fuck I'm gonna get a key. Huh? Come here. Haha, you're so clever. Haha. You have a key. No? Nobody? Nobody has a key.
Alright, alright.
Alright, fine. Out of the way, we can't go any further. You have a Bronto?
Trap right ahead.
Ah. I don't think that even got me. Through it before it snapped. Look, you need a bag.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get up?
It's the scroll of banisters that the mages wanted. I think it was.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Alright, alright. Get on it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Let's do that for now.
I'll do it.
You guys want to have a round? Alright. You're not even armed. You're not armed either. Fucking target somebody. Let's get him! Sack me. Bitter.
All right.
Ooh, a black pearl.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Shit, I don't remember. There. Huh? Oh, there's people down here. Wait.
All right.
Did they get the brother? It's not good. You guys can handle that, I'm sure.
All right.
Yes, you got it. I had faith in you. Where did he go? Is he? Or are you still alive? Hello. In hall key. God, there are a lot of locked chests. Charm of Stillwaters. Got the main hall key. Didn't even know I needed a main hall key, but guess it worked out. Knock knock. Smite it, fucking. Oh shit, you need to drink some.
You need help? I'll get on it.
Where you going? I'm just gonna follow you. Got nowhere to go.
All right.
Wait. This thing created the ash wraiths? I have painstakingly pieced together information from old books and from the tales and half-truths passed down to us by our forefathers. I believe I now understand the ritual used to create the wraiths. The brazier was lit with a the taper which I have. It's flame taken from the everlasting fire that long ago consumed Andraste herself. What? The chosen disciple would fast and pray for weeks, taking into his body nothing but a sip of water a day. When the disciple was finally ready, he would place in his mouth a flawless black pearl and step into the flames. In ancient Tevinter, black pearls were thought to be magical, able to stop the soul from passing through the veil when held in the mouth at the moment of death. Thus, Andraste's disciples consigned themselves to the eternal flame. They became dust and ashes and rose again and again to protect the most beloved of the Maker. That's cool to know. That's really cool to know. I'm sure as shit not doing that though. Yeah.
Now's better than later.
Oh, here we go. Two.
I'll get on it.
Where are you going, buddy? Come here. Give up. Oh, there's bullet. Is that what I triggered? Whoa. Oops. And I triggered that one too. Huh.
Now, better than later.
Too far away. Alright, no, you're causing problems. Shit. You're probably gonna die. Fuck off. Try casting spells without your head, motherfucker.
Got it.
Off I go.
All right, all right.
Just do a quick armor check. So I've been picking stuff up. These are medium. 210. $892. It's medium armor. Sounds good. Doesn't matter which way I go. Still got your ass beat.
I see enemies ahead.
I see the trap. Nice. Doing great.
Got it.
Wormling lay. Wait. Where are you going?
Try not to look incompetent. Embarrassing.
Just want to see if there's any goodies on the side. So far, I don't think so. Ooh, I'm wrong.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Fucking trap.
Too easy.
See, now I don't trust them. Yep.
Why can't the dead stay in the ground where they belong? Right.
One more XP. I could see.
Hold on.
You're fine. You're perfectly fine,
I'm here.
baby.
I'll do it.
And today I learned they like to hide demons in chests. So good. deserve to live.
I think we work well together.
Fuck, you guys aggroed it.
No chance.
Shut up with your dumb arrows. Can't shoot me if you can't see.
Now's better than later.
That hurt.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Got it.
Save. I'm not risking the crash. Before we go, dexterity. Oh, I can just... You can flip between them? I didn't know that. Plus 2 dexterity. Plus... Hold on. Hold the fuck up. Lewis identical rounds from third fight and light armor shows light with starts attacks. Fuck you, why not do that?
Trap right ahead.
Where? Ah.
Outside all that muscle and it still has no chance.
The little squeaks. Feel bad. You guys can take care of that. Oh, he wants me! We're friends! He's dead. Oh, they're just getting hungry dragons. I thought he was a cultist getting up. Like, whoa. That's against the rules, man. Master lockpicker. Manuscript. The title isn't even, or maybe Navarian. Saleable, but not uniquely noteworthy.
Right ahead.
You told me that as a...
Trap right ahead.
Oh my god. Fuck. Oh, for fuck's sake. You got heals. No, everybody needs to kill that fucker right there. He's causing problems. Oh, oh god, I'm tired.
Now's better than later.
The hell is that? Cows? Bulls? Bulls. A lot of bulls. There's a dragon here. Oh hell no, there's a dragon here. Why else would they have all these bulls? Like a full-grown dragon, not these little shits. I don't know which way to go. I'm scared to go either way. Probably moves around the same way, so I'm probably supposed to go that way. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. God, shit, I don't know. What are you doing, Silbell? What are you doing, Silly Belly? What are you doing? What's going on here?
Stop! You will go no further!
Or what?
You have defiled our temple. You have spilled the blood of the faithful and slaughtered our young.
They started
No
it.
more! You will tell me now, intruder, why you have done all this. Why have you come here?
Get the fuck out of my face first. Tell me your name and I'll tell you why I'm here.
I am Father Colgrim, leader and guide to the disciples of Andraste. Kill us, and you will face Andraste. She will smell our blood, and the blood of her children on you, and her wrath will be great.
Children? You mean the dragons? Is Andraste a dragon?
She is so much more! She is even more glorious than all the old gods combined. The prophet Andraste has overcome death itself, and has returned to her faithful in a form more radiant than you can imagine. Not even the Tevinter Imperium could hope to slay her now. What hope do you have?
And what has happened to the ashes?
They are still within this temple, but why do we need ashes when we serve the risen Andraste in all her glory?
They give it to you. Give it to me.
So you are after the ashes? Perhaps there is a way for you to make up for your desecration of our home and temple.
Why do you suddenly want to cooperate?
It may be because I believe in
Oh,
second chances.
bullshit.
All of us stumble through the darkness before being found and shown the light.
Yeah, okay.
Perhaps, through Andraste's mercy, her greatest enemy will become her greatest champion.
Does anybody have to say?
The ashes you seek reside atop this mountain, watched by an immortal guardian who refuses to accept the truth of the risen lady. Now the ashes prevent Holy Andraste from fully realizing her new form. They are a remnant of her past incarnation, and she cannot move on as long as they exist.
So, what, you want to toss them out a window?
I speak not of destruction. The beloved needs to reclaim the ashes, to make them her own again. All it would take is a drop of her blood. Blood carries power, strength, knowledge. Through it, all the power that is held in the ashes will be returned to Our Lady.
So why have you not done this then?
The Guardian has foiled all our attempts to reach the urn. He keeps what power remains from the true Andraste. He knows the disciples, and we cannot touch him, for he draws his strength from the ashes themselves. But you could deliver Our Lady what is rightfully hers.
I could just imagine the Grand Cleric if she were here. Her head would explode, I kid you not.
What is this talk of blood and power? And he thinks Andraste is reborn. It is preposterous. I do not like this.
Only way to get
The
rid of
rewards
Risky
for
Business
performing
is
such a
just-
service would be great, indeed.
Won't the Guardian know me as well, buddy?
No, he waits for pilgrims to come venerate the urn. He will assume that you are one of these. The task is simple. I give you a vial of the Holy Andraste's blood, and you empty the vial into the ashes. Whatever magic was held in the ashes will be undone, and our great lady will be freed from the shackles of her past life!
I don't know if I like the idea of us helping this Colgrim.
Once that is done, you will have earned your place as our honored brother.
You're a sick man.
You only need a small pinch for that. The rest of the power contained in the ashes must be returned to Andraste.
What sort of knowledge will I get?
It is a great power contained in blood. Through Andraste's guidance, we have learned to harness it. It can be yours, in exchange for a trivial task. A vial of blood emptied into the urn. That is all I ask.
Okay,
Take this. The blood of the dragon. You know what you must do.
If we succeed, Colgrim and his fellows will be indebted to you. That puts you in a very advantageous position.
Ooh, bad idea. Remember the last time you had to drink blood? Only worse.
I don't think there's anything worse than drinking fucking Darkspawn blood. He's gonna be right.
I'm just going to assume you have something amazing and tricky up your sleeve.
Now, I shall beseech the Holy Andraste to let you pass safely into the inner sanctum.
So you guys won't fuck with me anymore? Man, I need to run all the way back there and see what's over there, though. Dragon chilling in here. Oh. Did you guys not get the word? I am friend now. Damn it. Fucking hate you.
Now get off my back. Got it. No chance. At all.
As you wish. On it.
You're on it, and that's a problem. Get off of it. Die. God damn. Okay, the Drakes aren't to be fucked with my back.
I am wounded. That was
Drake skill armor.
not pleasant.
What the fuck is that?
work well together.
All right.
Life trigger. You have to be a blood mage for that, huh? No one knows for certain where this amulet came from. All we have is a legend. Long before the Golden City turned black, there lived in the Tevinter Imperium a frail old magician in the court of the Archon. He was the least among the mages of the court, the lamplighter, whose task was to set all the thousands of candles alight and snuff them again when the Archon retired for the evening. He was counted as useless by all the most influential magisters, but he was only biding his time. One day when all the magisters of the Imperium were assembled in the Great Hall of the Archon, the lamplighter struck. He conjured a massive firestorm in the hall, trying to assassinate all who were assembled and seize power himself. The court was made up of the most powerful mages of the Imperium, and they worked quickly to destroy the would-be usurper, but found, to their astonishment, their magic was no match for the old mage. Every spell they cast was countered, and the magisters began to fall one by one, until only the Archon himself and the lamplighter were left locked in a battle of magic and will. The Archon saw that with each spell he cast, the lamplighter himself seemed to wither and fade a little more. So he bombarded the mage with spell after spell, until at last nothing was left of the palace but rubble. Nothing left of the court but corpses, and nothing left of the lamplighter but a golden pendant. This the Archon kept to remind himself that treachery could come from even the most innocuous sources. Ooh, the first blight. The world during the first blight was different from the world we know today. Oh, Jesus Christ. Aside from the civilized rule of the Imperium, humans as a race were largely barbarous and splintered, divided into clans and tribes and squabbling amongst ourselves for resources. At the same time, deep beneath Thedas' great mountain ranges spanned a Dwarven culture as organized and advanced as ours was primitive. As the Darkspawn bubbled up to the surface from their underground layers, mankind first buckled and then fought back. The armies of Tevinter attempted to fight. I'm too tired to read. Why am I even trying? Attempted to face down the multitudes of twisted creatures and horrid rotting of the land around them, but they could not be everywhere at once. Human history remembers the first blight as a time of terrible devastation, and those stories are accurate, but in our arrogance we often forget the price paid by the dwarves in their isolated mountain kingdoms. The dwarves faced far greater hordes than humanity as the Darkspawn challenged them for control of the underground. Despite the might and technology the dwarves brought to bear, the savage Darkspawn tore through them, first destroying the more remote taigs before swallowing up entire kingdoms. Think of it, an entire civilization lost in the space of decades. Compared to the near genocide that the dwarves faced, what we humans call the First Blight must have seemed a mere skirmish. Against the Darkspawn, the Dwarven lands have always borne the brunt of the fighting and the majority of sacrifices. 4 Dwarven kingdoms finally managed to combine their might and fight back, and that cooperation saved them. But for the rest of their lands, it was too late. The Darkspawn had taken the deep roads, the majestic underground passages that linked the Dwarven lands throughout Thedas. And the Darkspawn could now attack anywhere on the surface through those tunnels. Humanity simply was not prepared for such an onslaught. It was clear that the warfare we knew would not avail us. We had to find a new way to fight. Thus came our salvation. The Grey Wardens were born. I think I'm gonna finish the mission here, and I'm gonna go fuck to bed. God. Tired as fuck. A lot of blood on the stairs. I'm gonna go see the dragon. Get the blood in the ashes. then we're gonna go night-night. Pretty dragon taking a nappy nap.
A high dragon is not a joke. We'd best be careful. Real careful.
We're not gonna fuck with the dragon. Stupid.
Got it.
Just leave it over there.
Great Andraste, I pray you, stay your wrath. I bring before you your champion, who will fall upon your enemies as a cleansing flame, paving the way for your glory. Beloved Andraste, oh holy Andraste, we praise your name. I have spoken to the beloved Andraste. She will let you pass.
Thank you, I will not fail.
We await your triumphant return. Go, show yourself to be Andraste's true champion. Go, show yourself to be Andraste.
I was so scared she was just gonna eat him. What the? Why do you all have the zoomies? It's too early for this.
Now it's better than.
If I have to run a whole I can't run a whole gauntlet. Oh fuck.
What is this place? It's different from the rest of the ruins.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
I bid you welcome, pilgrim.
You must be the guardian.
Yes, I am the guardian of the ashes. I have waited years for this.
For me.
You are the first to arrive in a very long time. It has been my duty, my life, to protect the urn and prepare the way for the faithful who come to revere Andraste. For years beyond counting have I been here, and shall I remain until my task is done and the Imperium has crumbled into the sea.
Imperium is no longer as powerful as it once was.
Ah, is it not? Then perhaps this is the beginning of the end.
Who are the men who have taken over the rest of the temple?
When my brethren and I carried Andraste from Tevinter to this sanctuary, we vowed to forever revere her memory and guard her. I have watched generations of my brethren take up the mantle of their fathers. For centuries they did this, unwavering, joyful in their appointed task. But now they have lost their way. They have forgotten Andraste and their promise.
And what about you? Who are you? Well, actually, in a sense, they haven't forgotten her.
They have forgotten that Andraste was just a messenger. They speak no more of the Maker, only of their false Andraste, an even greater sin.
You tell me about the urn.
You already know that the urn contains the remains of the prophet Andraste. What else is there to tell?
The dragon is not really Andraste, is she?
No. Our Andraste has gone to the Maker's side. She will not return. The dragon is a fearsome creature, and they must have seen her as an alternative to the absent Maker and his silent Andraste. A true believer would not require audacious displays of power.
We spread to the rest of the disciples. Yeah, how did that happen?
It began with an ancestor of the one known as Colgrim. He saw himself as a new prophet, preaching the rebirth. Some disagreed with him. I heard their cries of pain and loss.
God damn it, cats!
Which were quickly silenced.
Fuck!
You have come to honor Andraste, and you shall, if you prove yourself worthy.
Oh, dude, that's Chernobyl, man.
Still,
oh my.
You must prove yourself worthy. It is not my place to decide your worthiness. The gauntlet does that. If you are found worthy, you will see the urn and be allowed to take a small pinch of the ashes for yourself. If not...
So we go where? No, this is gauntlet.
The gauntlet tells the true pilgrims from the false. You will undergo 4 tests of faith, and we shall see how your soul fares.
You tell me anything about it?
You will understand what it is when you face it.
That's not helpful. Fine.
Before you go, there is something I must ask. I see that the path that led you here was not easy. There is suffering in your past. Your suffering.
So we leave it.
And the suffering of others. You abandoned your father and mother, leaving them in the hands of Rendon Howe, knowing he would show no mercy.
I didn't abandon him.
Do you think you failed your parents?
No. Oh, I had to survive.
Then you do not dwell on past mistakes. Neither yours nor someone else's.
It's easy for others to judge what you've done in hindsight, but it doesn't make it any better.
One wonders what this Guardian's purpose is. Be wary of his traps.
What's past is past. Why bring it up and open old wounds?
And what of those that follow you? Alistair, Knight, and Warden. You wonder if things would have been different if you were with Duncan on the battlefield. You could have shielded him from the killing blow. You wonder, don't you, if you should have died and not him?
Yes. If Duncan had been saved and not me, everything would be better.
Oh, wrong answer.
If I just had the chance, maybe I...
And you? Why do you say the Maker speaks to you, when all know that the Maker has left? He spoke only to Andraste. Do you believe yourself her equal?
I never said that.
In Orlais, you were someone. In Lothering, you feared you would lose yourself, become a drab sister, and disappear. When your brothers and sisters of the cloister criticized you for what you professed, you were hurt, but you also reveled in it. It made you special. You enjoyed the attention, even if it was negative.
You're saying that I made it up for the attention? I did not. I know what I believe.
And you, Morrigan, Flemeth's daughter, what?
Begone, spirit. I will not play your games.
Yeah.
I will respect your wishes.
That's my wife.
The way is open. Good luck, and may you find what you seek.